back. Hey, listen, I think we're getting better at the intro. We got to get an outro, though.
We do need an outro. We do need something to just be a shout out to everybody. Thank you to everybody for watching, viewing, and if you haven't seen it, go watch the other 2 episodes.
That's right.
Because we're on number
3. That's right. So I'm djiweb.
Dr. Flyfisher.
So you can check us out on Instagram, which, by the way, great news.
You did!
I got my Instagram back.
Okay, I eat my words that you weren't going to be able to get it back. Because...
So these guys are relentless.
Sorry, these kids. You know
These
that
kids.
they're like
I do,
12-year-old
actually.
geniuses.
I got some screenshots. I think I know who they were. They left in some information. I screenshot. Then I went digging. Bro, 2 can play that game. So, but long story short, I got my account back. Super excited about that. Don't click on links or don't get fished or don't, like if it sounds fishy, just don't do it. Which is ironic because I was gonna post on Instagram tonight, like, hey, click on this link to come watch me live.
Yeah.
But I mean, they can just in the future just go to YouTube, and click on DJ Awab and boom, live. So
and just to be safe, if anybody ever sends you a link through Facebook, Instagram,
yeah,
if you have their phone number, just reach out and text them directly and just say, hey, is this legit? Before you actually jump in there and do that. So
yeah,
words from advice. Words of advice.
Words of advice from a vice.
From
Hey, what's going on day after tomorrow?
Oh man, we're jumping on an airplane, aren't we?
Yeah, honestly, I really don't like airplanes.
LA convention.
To be real, I kind of get some anxiety and whatnot flying like that. But that being said,
You hold my hand the entire way. Are we even sitting next to each other?
We're gonna be flying. I'm gonna grab your leg, you know. But so
I fly all the time.
So. LA convention on Wednesday. So, dude, some people are already out there.
That's what I heard. Like, what was it on Friday of last week? You hit me up and said that they weren't camping out. They were in their hotel.
Yeah, you guys are a little crazy. I like it though. I mean,
hey, a little crazy is what we are.
So I believe
Fit in row.
One of my boys, Sealed Case, he's out there. I don't remember the room number, but I saw a video of his room already set up, all Hot Wheels ready for sale and everything. So.
It looks like this, but it's just everywhere. Well, maybe not these kind of cars, but
there's some
legitimate cars that are there. So if you're already out there, go hit up our boy.
Yeah, so we're really excited. We're meeting up with the other brother, Warren. Again, he lives in Spokane, but he's going to fly out. We're going to hit that. So be on the lookout for us again when we're out there. Stop us, say what's up, and get to know us. I think we might even be hitting up, not Lagoon. What is it?
Universal.
Universal.
You went through all of them yesterday on that message.
I can't remember. Universal. On Thursday, we're going to go.
Harry Potter Land.
Go get a butterbeer. So if you want to come out, let us know. But
that would be fun.
So this is thanks, buddy. My son's like Universal Studio.
Shout out.
So this is our first convention, and I'm really looking forward to the autograph session.
Yeah, I've only been to one other one, and it was the Diecast convention one in L.A.
So probably
in Vegas.
Vegas. It probably didn't have as heavy hitters.
No. Do you ever remember that storage unit show? It was
Storage Wars.
Yeah, one of them celebrities came out. Oh, and Johnny came out too. Johnny from Toy Shack, he came out.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was cool to see him.
Well, in his backyard, you'd hope so.
Yeah. Well, and they went to, a little stop at a store when they did the tour and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, nobody like Larry. Phil's gonna be there.
Yep. So let's jump into this one real quick. So. Okay. The first time I really got introduced to Larry and Phil and their garage was the Garage series, and I believe it was
a great series. I'm telling you, it
up there.
It is truly one of the best nostalgic series, if we can put it into that class, or maybe it's a class.
No, it's nostalgics.
All on its own, but it is truly one of the best series that we have together.
Well, I guess in general. So I can start off with this one just so it's relevant. Okay. So we got right here. We got lots of lights. By the way, we upgraded our lights.
Upgrade the lights this time.
So get a little bit of feedback there. Boom. So we got the drag bus. There we go. So the drag bus, and this one was made by Phil or designed by Phil, and actually this one specifically, so you could get the black one, the white one, the gray one, orange one. You can only get the blue one in the 30 pack. So the first time that I was introduced to the Garage series, I remember I went to Walmart and I had heard, this is after probably about a year of me like finding out about treasure hunts and getting a little bit deeper into it. And I had heard that there was the premium line, which was the Larry's Garage or Phil's Garage, and that some of them were signed on the bottom. So on the bottom of the casting, a little signature. It's real small, like real small.
Typically up by the front axles is where I've seen it.
Yeah.
And it's either in black or I've seen some in white.
I think that one's white, right?
This one's the black.
Oh, it is black. So I got some white one up there. But it was crazy because I showed up and they had just stocked the shelf and I was pretty pumped about it. And so there was a bunch of castings in there that I didn't have yet. And I looked underneath and every single one of them was signed. It was like a box full of Chase. It was wild. And I remember this was back when, I'm eating ramen noodles and I'm not making too much money.
Penny pinching. And we've all been at those days.
And I was like having this inner dilemma. I'm like, I can't leave these. I want these so bad, but
did you hide them?
I don't have the money. No, I bought them. I just didn't eat that night or the next night. And but I got them, so they're up in safekeeping. But a couple of them, like the School Busted, that one's an instant favorite by Larry. And so my plan is to get the Garage Drag Bus signed by Phil.
Right.
The 1966 one. We pull these up here. So we got the 1966 Bat. Phil designed that one. So again, we talked about why I like the Bat, and being able to interview and talk with George Barris before, and it's just an iconic vehicle. So being able to get the Redline Club version signed by Phil because he designed the Redline Club version is going to be pretty awesome.
And I'm going to have a Super that I'm actually going to pull out that I want him to sign.
Do you have the factory sealed one?
I do.
That'd be pretty cool. I thought about that. I'm not trying to like bombard these guys at the table, like sign my 60 cars. So then we have these two. So Larry designed the School Bus, and it's School Busted, one of my favorite castings.
Let's see. There we go.
You're good. One of my favorite castings, and these are actually the gold and the silver Chase versions of the Classics edition. And the Classics came right after the Garage series.
Yep.
So both of them are pretty rare. And the reason why I chose these is I've got 3 of each that are Chase, and I'm not. How do I word this? It doesn't have to be my rarest vehicle that they designed for it to be signed. I'm content with these. So
well, these are ones that you're gonna keep for the rest of your life. You're not planning on getting rid of these. And
I'm not.
There's a certain number of cars that I have that I will never, ever get rid of. Because I remember where I was at when I got it. Like it's something with my kids. A couple of the customs that you gave me that I value way more than any dollar amount.
Yeah.
But these kind of ones that you get signed at the convention are ones that literally are
usually. I mean,
you're going to give them to your sons.
What's interesting that I to put it into words, like I am nostalgic. I am sentimental. I do appreciate things that have meaning because it sparks up a memory. And I mean, how many times have we reminisced about the Phoenix All-Star game where you, me, and Warren, or the other brother, went down there? Like we talk about it all the time. You
Shout
know what
out
I mean?
Jimmy.
So like I even still have like the shirt that we got there just because it's like it. So I'm really looking forward to this event. I'm looking forward to doing it with you guys, and so yeah, being able to sign. I don't really plan on selling any of them or getting rid of them. Now, a new one that you wouldn't really anticipate somebody bringing is the Nash.
Hey, shout out
to Greg.
Greg, down in St. George, Utah.
Yep.
And he's given you a couple of those, hasn't he?
Well, so let me show you. Greg signed this one. Greg is the designer from JLS Customs. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out. There we go. So he signed that one. And I'm gonna have on the same one. So the actual car designer, then the Hot Wheel designer, which is at Manson.
Well, maybe we need to explain that real quick because for those that are maybe new to the Legend series and what's been going on, that's an actual real car that was created by a real, can we call him a Hot Wheels guru?
Sure.
He created his own Hot Wheel, but had to enter a competition, and the people voted on that being the top Hot Wheel for 2021.
Right.
And so...
or 2020? Oh, it
It
is
says it on.
2021.
No, it's on it. Sorry,
Last year's.
I think you're right. I think they did vote on it for 2020, but it came out as an actual Hot Wheel in 2021.
Gotcha.
And so that's the first color it came out with, which is the original. Since then, there's actually been 2 others that have come out.
I've only seen the purple and the blue.
The light blue, the purple, and I think it just came out in red.
Oh, well, I need to get some red ones. It's actually pretty cool. If you've ever, many of you haven't met Greg, I got the chance to go down, meet him, sit in the car, take a bunch of pictures, and geek out over it. And when I was doing that, he was telling me that whenever he goes to car shows, and he goes to a lot, he's got that one, and he's also got Envy. So go look him up on Instagram, because the Envy truck is one of the most savage cars, custom cars I've ever seen, real life car. But he's saying whenever I go to car shows, I bring out a box of the Nash holes,
yeah.
the Nash, and I give it away to kids. And he goes, what sucks is Hot Wheels only gave me 1 box, so I had 72. I'm almost dried out of them. So I know, James, you went hunting, I went hunting.
We probably brought them down.
You brought like a box full. I got like half a box. But I got a half a box upstairs I need to bring back down.
And I got another box, too, to give to him. So, yeah, we're constantly doing that and trying to find additional cars. So if you guys see some ashes and you want to send it to him, I know that he would very much appreciate it. And as well as the other Legend winners as well. When you find their car and you want to, give some love back to the community, send them their car in a box so that they can turn around and hand them out for those that stop at the car shows and show that pristine, beautiful, one-of-a-kind car. So you pulling something up here?
Well, so I actually did. Oh, here we go. So I did have it on cue. So I'll go ahead and flip it over real quick just so you can see.
Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use
So
there we go. Sorry.
There's some amazing Hot Wheel creators out there. And this year, for 2022, they've been doing a lot of stuff online so that you can actually see. So COVID actually had a positive experience, because now not only do they go live in the locations, but they'll actually do it online too.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and transition over. I'm going to show you, again, just a big shout out to Greg, the maker of this. And I'm going to try to make it so it's not turned up. In fact, I'm not even going to turn on the volume. We'll just talk over it. But quick glimpse here at the Nash hole. Again, that was the trophy that one of the trophies he got. He got 2 trophies. There it is on the left. But the Nash, and so we got some close-up shots of that. There's the parachute there on the back. Actually, he said he found that at a thrift store or a thrift shop last minute and threw it on the back of it. It's a pretty small car. You can see there's me standing next to it. I tower over it, but it's a fun drive for sure.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and stop this one and switch back over. There's some other things, a couple other cars that are a couple of my favorite castings. No, I want to see those 2. So the blown delivery, the red blown delivery is one of my favorite castings, and not only castings but cars.
Oh.
Mostly because it took me years to get this casting, and super excited about that. So 4,000 were made. I've got 3 of them now. So I'm gonna get 1 signed. I don't plan on trading it. And then second is the drag dairy. So the thing with Phil, and I plan on letting him know this. They're all dusty. The thing with Phil is that Phil's style and my style line up really well. I really like his designs and the big, you think about some of the designs that I made that Christmas one where I got the Datsun and the van, I put it together.
Yep.
Or the Cruella Cruiser, which was
one of my favorite
the long Halloween ones that I made. Anyways, I love putting castings together and making it big, bulky, fun casting. That lines up well with me and what I'm into and what I like to build. And to be honest, it doesn't fit majority of the people that customize or collect Hot Wheels. Most people don't get it, and that's okay. That's actually one of the best parts of collecting and customizing, is that you can collect and customize whatever kind of castings you like. But I'm looking forward to talking to Phil, letting him know that I really am inspired by his designs.
What he does, yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to getting those signed.
Yeah, and one of the castings that we didn't mention it before, but that Bone Shaker is one that I really, really want to get signed.
Yep.
And I'll be bringing out a couple of my Bone Shakers as well. But shout out to Phil. I truly, absolutely love that drag bus. the blown red line. Red line
blown delivery.
Blown delivery.
That's
Red
right.
line blown delivery. And I've got a couple now too. That's one that came out before I started collecting.
Yeah.
And so I had to hunt down to try and find that one. And
Yep.
it is just it's a beautiful red. Beautiful red. So yeah, I'll be bringing one of those out to get signed as well.
So real quick, I wanted to touch base on something pretty cool that YouTube does. And so, I don't know how familiar you guys are, but let me pop it over. Boom, 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 boop, right there. So YouTube does these. They're called shorts. And what's cool about the shorts is essentially I can come on, have a quick video about darn near anything, but I am usually doing it about Hot Wheels. Sometimes some Ninja sneaks in, and I know you've been doing this too. So just want to let you guys know that there's a new category where you can go flip through a bunch of quick videos like you would Instagram, TikTok, things like that.
Well, and I think what I'm using it for, because I've received a lot of feedback of, hey Jamie, you just bought a collection. I would love to see more individual cars. So I had 30 different Matchbox cars that I actually picked up just recently, and these are from the 60s, 70s, 80s, part of the Super Fast series, and they have the actual box and obviously the Matchbox inside.
Right.
And so I've been doing these shorts, and
It's fun, right?
I love to show people what I'm passionate about, what we're passionate about, and this is just one additional way that we figure that we can connect with you guys and show some of our collections.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. So again, make sure you check us out. So DJ Aweb, you can see right there, and then Dr. Fly Fisher.
I got a new name now. It's called the Dirty Doc.
Dirty Doc. Oh,
They call me Dirty Doc.
it looks like Ya's talking on on there. Love it. Let's transition to the finds of the week. You find anything good this week?
I actually did find some stuff this week. So M2 just announced, well, they announced it a couple weeks ago, but they finally hit Utah. They have a Christmas.
Oh yeah, the ornaments.
No. Well, that's coming out too, but it hasn't hit yet.
Oh, I saw him post about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
Because I remember they're at O'Reilly's or something, and
Yeah, they're so impossible to find.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, I don't collect them too, but I follow them and I try and keep up to date as much as I can.
He always texts me and says, "Hey, did you see this? Did you see this?" So it's actually good because sometimes I miss things because of meetings and different things like that. No, these were actually Coke Christmas, and they're in the 1/64 scale, and they are only in limited stores. So out of Utah, there's like 48 different Walmarts. Only 8 of the 48 Walmarts in Utah, and that's from north to south. So you're going to have to go 6 hours from north to south to try and figure out which of these Walmarts had it in. And I actually ended up having to go down to work down south, and on my way down, I was able to find one Chase.
Oh, nice, dude.
One Chase.
What was it limited to?
The Chases, the
Yeah.
750.
Oh,
so
750.
the Raws are 250.
Oh, wow.
And the Chases are either 500,
750.
750, or sometimes 1,000.
I heard, was there not a 900? I feel like I remember a 900 in there.
At one point they might have, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, that's anything that typically has a sticker on it that says less than 1,000. It's a Chase, and if it happens to see the 250 on it, it's going to be a Raw.
Okay. All right, sweet. So you found one of those then?
I did. I found
Awesome.
one of those, and that was it. Did you find anything?
So I found something in my mailbox. Maybe we should have a new segment called "What's in the Mailbox" or "What did we find?" It doesn't really count
Because that might not come out every week, but we could do a bonus segment of what's in the mailbox.
Now, what I was nervous about, because I turned the key and I opened it and I see I got the second key, into Pandora's box, and I opened her up and this was the box, but this tape was off and this was like this, and I'm like, oh crap.
Have you ever had damaged or missing?
Yes, I have had damage, not missing.
The bags? You remember the bags?
Oh my gosh! Don't even get us started.
That'll be another segment where we should literally talk about packaging of Hot Wheels, especially if you do trades.
Yeah.
We'll get into that one of these days when we get a couple more viewers.
So I got the Ford. It's the F-150, and it got here safely.
I like the color
geez, you
scheme
just
on this.
maxed out that mic, bro.
Be a little quieter.
Jeez. Here, don't worry, I'll save you, YouTube. Okay. I got it in limited to 30,000. So that kind of, 30,000. It's not even limited. Like, if anything, it was overkill, and it kind of sucks that Mattel Creations and Redline Club have gone to such mass productions. That's why I'm actually hoping here at the convention we get some more limited pieces. But I went ahead and I took some pictures just so you guys can get some close-up shots, and then we'll kind of talk about what we think about the vehicle.
Yeah.
So we'll start with this one.
A painted engine?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Painted engine. And actually, why I took this picture in particular is I wanted to bring some attention to the headlights.
Amen.
Yep, and to the license plate.
Well done, Mattel.
Yeah, it's not very often that it's this kind of detail that goes into it. I do understand. Okay, $25, we have more detail. I think that there's a stretch though, because I remember when they were $9.99, so I feel like we're getting up there. But
all right, any ideas what FOMOCO mean? That's the license plate. FOMOCO.
Ford Motor Company.
Very good.
There we
Did
go.
you just pull that out?
Yeah, I did pull that out of somewhere. Okay, so genuine Ford parts. Listen, the metallic blue on here really pops. I really like the wheels. What about you?
You know what? Again, I am big on details, and the red wheels on the Spectral Flame blue, neon blue. Can we say neon blue paint?
It's like ocean blue.
Yeah. Okay. But it's a strong contrast, and because it's such a strong contrast, I love it.
Okay, so let me give you a couple pieces here. So you're talking about the paint. Let's transition quickly. I actually think that this is one of the best card arts that I've seen. And I think I just minimized that one. Hold on. Okay, so some of the best card art I've seen. It doesn't do it justice in here. I apologize that this picture doesn't do it justice. But this card art is probably in the top 10 that I've seen that Mattel has done. Okay, mind you, I've seen a lot of card art. Okay, now that being said, I'm disappointed with this vehicle, and this is why right here. So what happened here is, and I don't know if you can really see it, but the paint from the roof that leaks over into the it gets into this crevice, and it looks real bad on the back. The picture doesn't do it justice, I'm sorry, but like, we were so close to having a darn near fantastic casting, and I don't think that it's just my car. So when you get yours, take a look at yours. Anyone at home, drop in the comments if yours ended up being like gloppy paint, but all along here it's gloppy, and I don't like it. And it's such a shame because we were so close to like it being worth $33.
And the beautiful lines is part of why these cars are so sought after. I love the lines that they did in the front, but you're right. I have problems with excessive paint, which causes it to look choppy.
Yeah. I mean, you have literally like a pristine front end where
look at those headlights.
These details are on point. Like, it's pretty hard to get that good of details, but then to have it glopped on the back. So I love the card art. I love the front. I don't like the top.
There is some bleeding, if you notice, on the grill though, with the white.
Just a little bit.
Yep, and the blue, and that would have been nice if that would have been able to be cleaned up a little bit more.
It's true. That's true. Overall, though, I mean,
I'm giving it a B plus. Overall, B plus is my grade on this.
And I mean, you know this. I've gotten more selective with what cars I've been buying, mostly because the price has just been jacked up. And
keep going up.
I mean, it gets expensive. Think about each one of these at $25 to $30 a car. Think about that for a second, right? Hopefully, my wife's not watching this one, but it adds up. And to me, if I'm gonna pay that much, I really want it on point. So I'm gonna give it a B, not a B plus. So.
Well, that's good. You know what? It's still a good score. Well done, Mattel. We appreciate you branching out a little bit.
So, yeah.
All right. It's a good review. Mailbox review.
Yep. So, again, we don't have much more to go over here, but I wanted to, again, just invite everybody to come meet us when we're out there. If you're going out to LA Convention, you see us, please stop. Say what's up. Like, I want to live up this experience. I want to have a lot of fun with this experience.
Yeah, me too. It's not only a chance to be with my flesh and blood brothers, and to do this, to have this opportunity to be with them, but it's also the opportunity to go to our first ever Hot Wheels convention, and to meet all of you, to put names with faces, to do some trades, to make some deals.
Yeah.
And also,
I mean, I plan on buying some cars out there. I'm going to bring some money for that.
Can you tell us again, which ones are you looking for?
So I'm looking for the Dream Halloween Batmobile, 1966. I'm looking for the San Diego Comic Con, the Invisible Jet.
The first Invisible Jet.
Yep, not the Walmart one.
Right. That was a mail-in one, right?
Yeah. Up and above that, I really don't have much that I'm like dying to get. Those two I've been looking for a while. So if you got those ones, let me know. If you have anything else cool, I mean, again, I like movie cars. I like the big castings. I mean, I got a lot of likes. But as far as heading out there, one of the most exciting things. In fact, the main reason why I really want to go to a convention is to enter the custom contest. Those of you guys been watching for a while, you know that I have been customizing for over 10 years, probably closer to 14 or so now. And I started off pretty bad. Let's be honest, like we all start off pretty bad. And I've grown my craft into, I think that I've built some pretty cool customs. And I know that my style is different than darn near everybody else's style, and that's okay. But I want to put it out there. I want people to see it. I want to be judged. I want to be able to, we have a brother-in-law, and he's an artist, and he does art galleries and things. And to me, this is the art gallery. This is like the epitome of what a customizer is looking forward to is LA Nationals, the custom Hot Wheel contest. And what I did is, for those of you that have Invicta watches or know Invicta, they can come in this big waterproof case, and I took out all the watches and I put in my customs, and I got, I want to say it's 14 customs I'm bringing out, and I think they're all considered hot. I'm trying to see if some of them can be spicy so that I'm not just overwhelming that table. But this may, in all reality, I want to come to more, but this may be the only convention that I'm able to go to. You never know. And so I've been building for a long time. I'm going to bring as many as I can. If I can't enter them all, that's okay. I understand. But what I'm excited about is that I got them all packaged well. And they're going to make the trip out there. I'm going to throw a handcuff on my wrist and the other half on the briefcase so that no one takes it. But long story short is they're going to be out there. So I'm excited to be judged. I'm excited to enter this competition. And I got a surprise custom that no one has seen that I built specifically for the LA convention. So I'm excited to unveil it there. And then after I unveil it, this time next week, we'll go ahead and post the video, because I made the video of me actually building it like I usually do. So stay tuned for all that. Woo! Tongue twister.
You just maxed out the mic too.
Sorry.
That's
sorry
right.
We have 3,000 people watching right now. I'm sorry to all of you that just burst your eardrums.
Burst your ears. Hey, again, I can't wait to see how you do in the customs. I have a number of your customs. I'm biased, 100% biased, because I think that they are flat out amazing. I like that steampunk vibe as well. But there's so many different things that are just cool about your cars. And when I get the chance to make card art, I've made a couple little card art.
Yeah.
I'll jump in there and make that card art with my limited Adobe Photoshop skills.
Yeah, I mean, it works. What's up, Ben? I see. So the custom contest is definitely the highlight, second to the charity auction. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, the charity auction. And I don't think we got... Do you need tickets to that one? I think you do, right?
To the charity auction?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember back to the page.
Listen,
that had everything listed.
And we signed up for... I don't even know everything we signed up for. We should probably look into that before we get out there. But says, my regional manager has a huge Batman collection and showed me pics of his Hot Wheel Batmobiles. Oh, yeah.
We did.
Nice.
We did a little. I think our first segment was on that.
Oh, it's open to everyone. Okay, cool. Thanks, Ben.
Good. Yep. So we'll be there at the charity auction. We'll be there.
Yo, that 1966 unspun raw Batmobile is gonna be there. That's gonna go. I'm calling my shot. I'm not gonna pay it. I think that's gonna go $1,500.
Oh, more than that. More than that.
At least $1,500.
I would probably drop $1,500 for that.
Well, you know who's got the, who's into the Batmobile collection.
Oh, you think I'm gonna
Yeah,
gift
the
it?
prototype. That's the word.
You think I'm gonna gift that to you after I get it? Not gonna happen. Maybe it'll be in my will to you.
Yeah. Well, hey, whether I get it now or when you die, I'll take it out of the way. Listen, we'll wrap it up with this, but I appreciate those that attended. As far as the convention, looking forward to. As far as we're gonna try to start doing these more than just once a week in the future. We're talking a couple months away. We need to fine tune some different things, but we're looking forward to doing this more often, and we're looking forward to having more interaction from you guys. Thank you for those in the chat. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. It's not only myself, but Dr. Flyfisher, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. You got anything else?
No, that's it. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. If not, we'll see you
Next Monday.
next Monday.
All right.
Mañana.
Thanks, guys.